At the iconic West Ham United club, I'm joined by the director of this club, Ricky Martin. Very nice name also.
Yeah, yes.
Ricky, I saw you interacting with the Kerala Blasters team and all, and you were saying, that was very interesting session where you said England did not win the World Cup in 1966. It was West Ham United won.
Yeah.
That was really interesting.
Yeah, it's you ask any West Ham supporter, England haven't won the World Cup in '66. It was down to West Ham. The reason for that was obviously the great Bobby Moore was the captain of England, and he came through the West Ham Academy, and he was someone that was a massive graduate of the West Ham. But the goals being scored that day for England, you've obviously got Martin Peters that scored, and you got Sir Jeff Hurst that scored a hat-trick. So all 4 goals scored by West Ham players, captain by a West Ham player. So that's why, rightly so, West Ham fans will tell you that it was West Ham that won the World Cup.
No, it's an interesting way to keep your legacy intact. And do you think this kind of legacy, enriching the legacy and growing the fan base, can also help the football in India also? If they learn from this thing. Yeah,
I think that respecting your values, respecting the history, and then living them history out, and what is it going to be for the next generation? So from father to son to grandson, and how can you pass that on? Because that's what football's so great about. You'll remember going to your first game as a child and remembering the stories, remembering the team, and it's really important that as a club with so much history that West Ham has, that we want the next generation to do it. And we're now moving into a new stadium. We have a new stadium now, and we're creating our history now. But we also want to respect our past, because if it wasn't for our past, we wouldn't be here today. And that's why, like standing here in the Mark Noble Arena, that is the latest generation of player that's just retired, but he's one of the greatest graduates that our academy football has ever produced. So it keeps that generation, it keeps that iconic history and that connection. And you see him behind here, the young players that are now training, they want to replicate that. That's all they want to be. They want to be the old Bobby Moore, and now the old Mark Noble, or the Declan Rice. And one thing that we're really lucky is we produce some unbelievable talent.
So, they can learn a lot of things from these kind of, very rich, culturally rich clubs. But do you think, they also have certain things unique, which you people can also learn from them?
Yeah, exactly. We want to create the future. So we look at the history, we look at the past, but now we want to create the future. What does the next generation look like? And that's what the Academy is all about. Creating the future, helping the next generation to set the new standards, to set the new trends. And football's changing as well. The game is changing and the sport is changing, and we need to be at the forefront of that. And the next generation is going to be really healthy on what we kind of create for West Ham and for the Academy.
And you have seen the Indian football, though a little bit. What do you think? What are the 2 or 3 remarkable things that can help them grow much better, much faster? Yeah,
obviously we have an overall profile of what we want a West Ham player to look like. That will be in possession and out of possession with the ball. But also what is he like technically and tactically, physically as well, and also his mental development as well. So that's like a 4-corner model that we work to, and then we encompass that around the in possession, out of possession, because ultimately you've got the ball, you haven't got the ball. So it's really important that we get our players to be outstanding when they have the ball, but we also understand that there's a lot of parts of the game where you haven't got the ball. So what do we look like? And one thing that you'll find when you ever play against West Ham, we're really hard to play against, because we have some good principles of play about what we look like. We work hard, we want to go and get the ball back, and we're very committed, and we work as a team, and that team spirit's really important.
And do you think that next gen cup kind of platform would become an ideal platform for Indian football to grow?
Yeah. I think the next gen platform is ideal for both England and for Indian football, because what it does, it gives us an exposure to what the game looks like in India. What does the different cultures look like? Because we're looking to produce players that can go on and compete in the world stage, and that's really important that they get that opportunity to play against a variety of different players from different countries, from different cultures. But likewise for the Indian players, it'd be a great exposure to what does it look like in Europe, and into a country that's competing very well. And now our academies are very productive at the moment, so it gives them a chance to come and be inspired about what it looks like in England, playing against some of the best academies in the country.
Thank you so much, and it's really lovely talking to you.
It's been great talking to you, and enjoy your trip up West Ham.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.